Hello guys! I am super duper back. It's me again, your nurse Kersey. And I'm here to, of course, give you a new video about something related to, here, nursing in Germany. But of course, I know I've been away for a long time making videos here on YouTube since the corona pandemic. And I know we've been all stressed about this, and all of us were affected, especially actually here in Germany. Germany was one of the countries that were really affected by this corona, and Gott sei Dank, we're getting there. We somehow flattened the curve here, and I pray and I hope that it will be too for the Philippines. So it's gonna be really a challenge for our country back in the Philippines. But I'm hoping and wishing and praying for good health para sa pamilya natin and for ourselves. Okay, so wala nang paligoy-ligoy pa. We will talk about the difference of nursing in the Philippines and nursing in Germany. Because of course, we have to have idea on that, since iba talaga ang, we have two types kasi sa Philippines. We have the public hospital nursing, and the private hospital nursing. Okay, so I'm gonna be focusing more on probably the public, since ang mga hospital dito ay mostly semi-privates. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so first we try to talk about how to become a nurse. In the Philippines, of course, bachelor course, we need that. It's a 4-year course. And sa course na to, we have OJTs, or on-the-job training, that we do starting second year or sometimes third year in this DSN. We do OJTs, on the job training, with theories too. Okay, so we usually do this starting second year or third year. Now, after finishing the 4th year, we do, of course, you just graduate, okay? But you're not yet a nurse. You have to take the board exams. And written lang siya. You have to take it for 2 days kasi marami siya. And 5 topics usually siya umiikot sa 5 topics. Now, if you pass that exam, voila, you are a registered nurse in the Philippines. Now, let's go to Deutschland. How do you become a nurse in Deutschland? Of course, it's way different, because it's like an Ausbildung, or parang in the Philippines, if you could convert that to the Philippines, parang vocational course siya. In this 3-year course, you will have theories as well, and on-the-job training too. But the good thing about this is with pay. So, nagtatrabaho sila sa hospitals to gain experience, and they're being paid, which is, really nice, na hindi naman sa Pilipinas tayo pa yung nagbabayad, diba? And they do this starting already the first year. They do it already. The difference is just that there are certain tasks that they cannot do yet until they reach second year, or there are tasks that they cannot yet do until they reach the last year. Okay? So, after that, they have to take an exam as well. So, usually practical exams with written and speaking, and, the practical exam. If they pass that, they become Gesundheits- und Krankenpflegerin, parang registered nurse yun sa Germany, and they can work na as a nurse in the hospitals or Altenheims or ambulant pflege they want. Okay? So, yun ang difference. Okay, next naman is, of course, yung pinaka-important, the nurse's tasks. What are the tasks? So, in this one, I'm just gonna make like a chart that would identify. So, I'm gonna be putting PH and DE if nag-a-apply to sa countries. Okay, number 1, carrying out doctor's orders. So, syempre, PH and DE siya. Kasi, both countries, both nurses here and in the Philippines, carry out doctor's orders. Depende na lang kung anong klaseng order yun. Okay? Second, patient assessment. Of course, we do that. It's basic nursing, diba? We do patient assessment. We do that both in Germany and the Philippines. Medicine preparation. Okay, we do that both in the Philippines and Germany. Sa Philippines, we do antibiotics as well, even in Germany. The good thing about Germany is that everything is disposable. Like, one-time use lang sa pagpe-prepare ng medicine. Sa Pilipinas, especially if you work in the public hospital, you will do your best to save the materials for the patient. If you could use just one spritzer or just one syringe for a patient to, for the same medicine to prepare, then you will use that. Or if you could use the same needle, you will use that. Okay? But in Germany, okay, gamit, tapon here, tapon there, and all that. Just tapon and use because they have enough materials and they're really keen on hygiene and of course, yung safety ng patient. Next is medicine administration. Okay, so sa Pilipinas, medyo mas maraming task na pwedeng gawin ni Philippines because we do IV push, okay? Just mix the medicine with a bit of NaCl and just push it directly in the Vigo or the Suero. We do IV drip as well. If you mix it in a 50 or 100 ml NaCl or NaCl. Subcutaneous, we do that as well. IM, intramuscular, a lot, and oral medicines. Okay? In Deutschland, they can only do IV drip, subcutaneous, intramuscular, seldom ko silang makita ng ganon. Unless, like ako, nag-IM ako sa patient, as long as alam ko yung medicine pwedeng i-IM, I do it. But here in Germany, parang seldom ko talagang nakakitang mga mag-IM sila. And wala man lang silang, sa station ko, wala man lang kaming needle for IM. And they, of course, prepare oral medicines. Next, blood transfusion. Okay, sa PH, we are allowed to do that. We check the blood if it's the same and before we hang it. That's why, ingat na ingat tayo dyan. Here in Deutschland, only the doctors can connect that. Only the doctors. We just have to observe the reactions from the patients, ganyan. But the doctor will have to check the blood. We just have to, papainitin lang yung blood. Papainitin yung blood bago i-transfuse, ganon. Vital sign or vital signs taking, of course, Philippines and Germany. But the difference is sa Philippines, madalas talagang Q4. But here in Germany, like in my station, we just do it in the morning. But if the patient needs more Überwachung or observation, we have to do it if needed. Sa Germany, it's usually Q shift or just if needed. Philippines, it's always Q4. So, medyo toxic. Vigo ligin or suero, paglagay ng suero, sa Philippines, we do that really. It's like part of the job. But here in Germany, it's generally not allowed. So I'm just, lucky that I'm in a station who allows nurses to do that. We actually just do that if we need help or we really cannot find any veins or we've been unsuccessful for many times. That's the time we call the doctor. Okay? But really, most of the stations here or the areas, nurses are not allowed to put suero. Blutentnahme or blood extractions, I think it's the same. Philippines, we do that too often, but most of the time, blood extraction, meron mga medtech na gumagawa niyan. So we just have to order and then this personnel will come to the patient and extract blood. But in Germany, walang medtech. Parang walang ganun akong nakilala. We just have to do it on our own and then we send the blood to the lab. We have this machine that will, suck the thing and then deliver it to the laboratory. Okay, next, bed bath. Of course, we do that in the Philippines but very seldom. We learned that in in our nursing course, of course, even the showering of the head, ganyan. Indeed, that is like done daily, especially if the patient is bedridden or what. If they can walk, you will have to accompany them in the shower, and then they will shower because most of the patients here in Germany are old people. Now, bed making, we do that both in the Philippines and Deutschland. So food delivery, this was very shocking to me at first because in Germany we have to deliver the food. So we have to prepare the tea or the coffee, whatever they need, and we have to bring the food to the room. So we just get a cart from the kitchen. There's an elevator from the kitchen, and we'll get the cart, and we have to distribute the trays to the patient. And after them eating, we have to clean them up and put them back all in the cart. So, additional work siya for nurses dito, which takes 30 to 1 hour kakagawa niyan. Depende sa number of patients na meron ka. Room cleaning, we have putzfrau naman here every morning. They clean their rooms. And the Philippines too, they do that every day. But sa Germany, kapag naghapon na, Spätdienst wala ng mga putzfrau or yung Reinigungskraft. If, for example, the patient peed on the floor, you have to clean it. But in the Philippines, there are like cleaning services. You can call them anytime if you need some cleaning help. Okay? Intake and output. Yes, we do that both in the Philippines and Germany. We empty out the IV bags, no, the urine bags, and measure them if needed. Admission, we do that both in the Philippines and Germany. Endorsement with doctor, of course, we do that in Philippines and Germany. Here in Germany, we do that every morning, and there is another second rounds in the afternoon, so just to follow up with the patient. I think in the Philippines, it's done once a day. So if you have follow-ups for the patient, there will always be a doctor available naman. Rounds, we do rounds, of course, same in DE and Philippines. And of course, own interventions, like we can decide on our own what to do with the patient before endorsing them to the doctor. Like for example, patient have high blood, there are PRN meds din naman or Bedarfs Medikasyon that we could give first before, if everything has been done under Pflege Aufgaben and you still need help. That's the time you're gonna endorse it to the doctor, report it to the doctor. Okay, good. Next is endorsement with fellow nurses. So, isa lang masasabi ko dyan. Dito sa Germany, sharp sila on time. So, if the endorsement or the shift will start at 2 p.m., endorsement will start at 2 p.m. Unlike in the Philippines, it will take time pa. We have to wait for the latecomers. We have to wait if nasa mood na yung nurse or what. So, here, it's definitely on time. So, relationship with fellow nurses, with doctors, and, other superiors. What's the good thing about Germany is that there is no superiority. You won't feel that. We call doctors with their first names. And it just feels comfortable to talk to them. It's just like, you're not scared to talk to them, or, you're just like friends. Workmates, really. There are no boss or what. Diba? Ang boss mo yung head nurse mo. Parang ganun lang naman. They are really professional because, for example, they see something wrong or you've done something, you missed on something to do. They will just tell you, Carcy, you forgot to do this. That shouldn't happen again. They don't take it personally, which is good. Straightforward sila sa gusto nilang sabihin, sa gusto nilang iparating sa'yo. What else? Dito kasi, dito pantay-pantay yung nurses. And it's just the head nurse and then the chief nurse. There are no supervisors or what. Sa Philippines, yes, there are supervisors. And also, seniority principle is really, rampant. Char. If you are employed earlier, like a year earlier, you're already considered a senior, and then you can choose your own area, your barrage. If you want certain patients, usually may power ka gawin yon. And usually, ang sad lang doon na minsan nagpa-power trip yung mga seniors. I mean, naging seniors din naman tayo. I mean, I'm sure we've had our own experiences with this. But if you come here and you work here, you won't really feel that. Even if you're just one day old or one day employed, you're all pantay-pantay. And that's what I like here. And yun naman. So, I don't want to, take this video too long. I can make a part 2 on that one. But, the important things I've already said. And if you have other video suggestions that you want me to explain, because it's Corona site and I will just stay home, just let me know and I will make a video out of it. Don't forget to follow me on my Instagram. That's at carcy.viola. And of course, you can follow our Filipino RNs to Germany group in Facebook. And subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. Peace out. Hello. Thanks for subscribing. Tschüss.